can now buy Bitcoin with zero commission fees, right inside an app millions of Canadians already use for stocks. But if that platform gets into trouble, the crypto sitting in your account might not be protected at all. And most people signing up this week have no idea. I'm your crypto compass. Let's get your bearings. Webull just went live with commission-free crypto trading in Canada, and it's a big deal. A mainstream brokerage app just added Bitcoin, Ethereum, and 4 other coins with 0 fees and no separate sign-up. But there's one specific protection most Canadians assume they have when they use a regulated platform. And with crypto, that assumption is wrong. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what is and isn't protected the moment you fund a Webull crypto trade. Webull Canada Crypto Limited got the green light from CIRO, the Canadian Investment Regulatory Organization, on June 17th and started letting Canadians trade crypto on June 30th. If you already have a Webull Canada account for stocks and options, you don't need a separate app or a new sign-up. Crypto trading is just there now, inside the same account, available 24/7, which matters because crypto markets don't close for weekends the way the TSX does. The 6 assets available at launch: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, and Litecoin. That's a real list of major coins. 0 commission, built into a platform a lot of Canadians already trust for their investing. On paper, that's a strong entry into the Canadian market. But here's the part that changes how you should think about it. And it's not about the coins, it's about what happens if something goes wrong. I'll get to the exact detail in a minute. But first you need to understand why CIRO approval matters in the first place. Every platform serving Canadian crypto customers now has to be a CIRO-registered investment dealer. That's not optional anymore. The old path where a platform could operate as a restricted dealer under a lighter provincial framework is closed. CIRO registration means Webull went through real vetting. Proficiency standards, know your client rules, custody requirements, the works. That's a genuinely reassuring signal in a market where sentiment has stayed stuck in fear territory, sitting at 26 this week, even while prices have been quietly climbing. But a regulated mainstream platform expanding into crypto right now says something about where the industry is headed long term, even when the day-to-day mood is jumpy. So CIRO registration is real. It's meaningful. But here's the catch most new users skip right past. And it's the one thing I promised you at the top of this video. Depth corner the dick ward so Kanudi pastins and in Beller stand path, and the practic space shrine as a value vath badja tarin fund. CIPs regularly shed and ruban first stand to del you, and then dev this is a fade not to be lude the way you up the do rude, because each news rightly threat. Here's Semangit we trig offset declude and nighting. The I message days regulars and that's sapia revolution barkum wella game goal. Your fade track shed and but the Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other coin you're holding sits outside that safety net entirely. This isn't a Webull with specific flaw, by the way. It's the current reality across essentially every CIRO-registered platform offering crypto in Canada. Regulation of the dealer is not the same thing as insurance on the asset. That's the open loop I promised you in the hook. Regulated does not mean insured. Write that down because it applies far beyond just Webull. If you're finding this kind of here's what the fine print actually means breakdown useful, hitting subscribe means you'll catch the next one. I cover Canadian crypto every week, and I try to flag exactly this kind of thing before it costs you. Seriously, if this saved you 5 minutes of digging through a platform's fine print, subscribing costs nothing and means you won't miss the next one. So where does Webull actually sit next to the platforms Canadians already know? Newton has built its whole reputation on low, transparent fees, historically sitting well under 1%. Bitbuy, now under Robinhood's ownership after last year's acquisition, sits higher on straightforward trades, but layers in more established custody and support infrastructure. Webull undercuts both on pure commission, 0%, but is the newest of the three in this specific lane, with the least track record actually handling Canadian crypto customers day to day. Fee comparisons matter, but they're only half the picture. The other half is exactly what we just covered. What actually happens to your holdings if the platform runs into trouble? That's the question worth asking before the commission question, not after. So here's where that leaves you. Webull's move into Canadian crypto is a genuine sign the market is maturing. A mainstream, CIRO-registered brokerage just made zero-fee crypto trading available to millions of existing users. But CIRO registration protects how the platform operates, not what happens to the coin sitting in your account. That's on you to check on every platform every time, not just Webull. If you're already using a crypto platform in Canada, hit subscribe and ring the bell. I break down exactly this kind of regulatory fine print every week, so you don't have to dig for it yourself. And if you want the fuller picture on how Canadian platforms actually compare, check out the video on your screen next. What's your biggest question about crypto platform safety in Canada? Drop it below. I read every comment.